Hello there and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 where I'm playing as Holland. It is 1505 and I'm not at war, I have no debts. How's that for a change? But I am going to start a new war. First, let's get a new tech. Miltech 9 Professional Officers. The value of training and experience has always been great on the battlefield. With the advent of gunpowder and the technical changes associated with it, and other infantry weapons, came a great demand for units versed in these new innovations. As professional armies were still far away, this need had to be filled by mercenary units such as Condottieri, Swiss mercenaries, or Landsknecht. A growing class of professional mercenary officers came to live off supplying these regiments to needing states in the middle of the military transition. So increased to military tactics, increased to combat width, and it gives me a few new units to play with. So I'm no longer using a longbow anymore. I'm going to use... Do I want to go full offense or do I want to go a little bit of defense? I'm going to go full offense. Reformed Gallagly Infantry. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to decide it's time to declare war on someone. So I need to take on Utrecht with Brittany, East Frisia, Genoa, Salzburg, and Mainz, which is sounds like a big ask. Or I can take on Friesland with East Frisia, Mecklenburg, and Brabant. I think that sounds like a better option. I will call in Denmark and France. Except I will wait for my morale to improve first. And I hope they just launch a good strike on this Brabant leader. What I might even do, I might... Actually, I still got a general. I need to get another... I need another... What do we got? Admiral. So I'm going to grant the admiralship. Although, their influence is already at 80, so I did that. Get to 100, which is probably a bit too high. So I might not do that. That could have been disastrous if that continued to happen. Alright, Munster's solved their issue with the air, so I can't do that anymore. Alright, Friesland, your time has come. Let's call in Denmark, let's call in France. My goal is Friesland. Let's do it. There's a small attacking, or small defense bonus to these guys, but you know what? I'm not gonna go all out. I'm gonna try and get Brabant out of the war nice and quick. So let's get France to try and take out Brabant for me. Obviously I'll get Denmark to try and do East Frisia. And I'll get Norway to do those. Oops. The Palestine, oh, they're an ally. Hang on, where's my enemies? Oh, is that it? Did the other ones not actually join the war? East Frisia, Mecklenburg. Okay, let's go with that. And let's see what their army's going to do. Oh, naval combat. I forgot about my navies. Let's bring some supporting navy over. Don't want to lose ships. No, I didn't. It's good. Oh, I should have had my ships here to stop them coming over. That's alright. I can hold that. France is already coming up. And yeah, the goal will be to get Brabant out of the war nice and quick. Here comes the Danish army, which is good. They're going to take a long time to siege down my capital, so I'm happy to let them stay there for a bit. And we'll just see what happens. I'm sure once Brabant is sieged down... A consort of the people. It has become clear to us that Consort Teresa is a woman with a heart of gold. She always does her best to please her husband, Duke Willem VII, and treats her friends with unparalleled kindness. During a recent trip to the Breda province, Consort Teresa saw the suffering of its poorest peasants with her own eyes. Ever since, she's been drafting a plan to help her most destitute subjects. In order to make these ideas into reality, however, Teresa needs some funds from the nation's treasury. Not really a good time, so I'm going to say we have more important matters to deal with, get some legitimacy out of that. Obviously, I'm going to siege down, or piece out my enemies as soon as I can. So, East Friesia has already been sieged down, as is Friesland. I'm working on Brabant. And Mecklenburg so far has not been touched, but that's okay. They're furthest away, so I've got no real concerns with them. As long as they don't take down Den Haag. What have we got? There's no actual Brabant army there, unfortunately. Oh, here comes Denmark to free my capital. Excellent. Excellent timing. I can invest in a new idea, but I won't do that because I might need these admin points. Brabant itself has been sieged. I just realised hopefully I get control of this land. That could be awkward. Only one province left in Brabant, and I can get them out of the war. East Friesia wants out. Okay. I'm going to decline whatever offer they're giving. I'm going to sue for my own peace. I'll just take the little money they can offer. I'll take their war reps. And Danish vassal, so I can't actually do that, unfortunately. I'm going to end some rivalries, just for some free prestige points. And that will be it. Okay. That's them out of the war. I get 12 prestige out of that. Excellent. Lack of demand for draperies. Upper Guelders has long lived off the locally produced draperies, but lately they have been forced to sell their products at reduced prices. This is due to the temporary whims of fashion or a more permanent change is hard to say, but it is clear that local trade is suffering. That's no good. Okay, continue on. Okay, there's Antwerp siege down. So let's get Brabant out of this war. The question is, do I want any of their land? Probably not, because it's going to make... No, I can get Loon, but I want to keep... Maybe I won't piece them out just yet. Petition for redress. Peasants typically had no voice, but they could occasionally gain access to the monarch and ask for redress. Sometimes these requests for redress would be directed at the local lord who is perceived to be violating the peasants' rights. Stepping in to override a noble's local authority is a very drastic step. So I can lose prestige and loyalty, or have a uprising. You know, I'll deny the petition. I don't mind a bit of an uprising. So I better put that down right quick. Holland has internal conflicts. Okay, and that's those guys done. Corrupt ambassador. Our representatives to other countries should represent our very best people, but unfortunately this is not always the case. Sometimes people are given posts as ambassadors because the administration wants them far away. And at worst, there is good reason for this. As it turns out, one such ambassador has spent his well-paid exile further enriching himself with bribes. While this is not exactly improving our reputation with the locals, he has maintained important connections here at home and will not be dismissed without causing some trouble. I can either lose Diplo power or have Munster's opinion change. You know what? They'll have to get used to it. Munster, I'm not overly fussed. There's Friesland sieged. Mecklenburg is being sieged down at the moment, so I might let that happen. Let's do some separate pieces. Get as much out of this as I can. Another little coastal battle. I have lost a couple of ships though, unfortunately. It's no good. As soon as this siege of Rostock is done, I will call it a day. And there it is. Okay. Mecklenburg. Let's sue you for peace. I don't want that land, thank you. Let's just take your money. I'll take your war reps. And... oh, wait, no, I can't. Huh. Alright, I won't take your war reps then. All I'll do is take 50 gold. Okay. That's fine. And let's... no, I've got no diplomats. Let's just call this one a day, shall we? Alright, I'll take my war goal. I can't take 2 provinces because that's going to form a massive coalition. But I will take Friesland, which is my war goal. I'll take some ducats again. Could I? No, I can't make Friesland. What if I... yeah. I could make Friesland a vassal. I do have a mission to have 2 subjects. So maybe I can start with Friesland as the first such vassal. Take their money. I'm going to end a rivalry just for a few more points. There we go, that will do. Let's send that demand. The war is over. 15 power projection, 12 prestige, and a bit of money. Okay. I obviously need to boost relations in Friesland. And I'll get my fleets back out there doing what they do best. Okay. Now, too many diplomatic relations. That is unfortunate. But I'm going to have to put up with that for the time being, I think. Age of Discovery is ending soon. Can't do much with that. New idea. So I could get Patron of the Arts. But I probably want to get tech first. Army. I can build more army. Maybe I'll build just another mortar. Actually, buildings. I haven't built any buildings for a while. Trade, not much point there. Production could be handy. Taxation, not much point. Alright, let's build some production. I'll build a workshop in Amsterdam. And I'll just leave it at that. Oh, maybe in Den Haag as well. No, I'll save some money. Because I need more ships. Let's build some more light ships. 4 more light ships to start with. Okay. Now so to get Liberty's Eye down in Frisia. That'll come in time. I'm not going to get too carried away with that. Okay, now, I don't think that counts towards my Dutch nation. But really, I just got to annex them at the right time and I can do it. Excellent. I've only really got Utrecht left, but I think my aggressive expansion penalty is quite high in the area. I'm not sure if there's a way to show that though. Opinion. Yeah, so everyone... I've got my allies. No one's upset me apart from Brabant, so it's not too bad. Get a new tech. So I can get admin tech 8 now. I think I will do that straight up. Admin tech 8, the courthouse. The problem with a hereditary local nobility is that they tend to value their local interests over those of the rest of the nation. We need to steadily expand the reach of the government, which begins with the most important area of administration, justice. So I can build a courthouse and have 3 more states at my disposal. It's unlike the new national decision. Pass Act of Uniformity. Again, this increases missionary strength. I don't really need, so I'm going to disable that one as well. I think my goal now is to try and get vassalization over Munster. Liberty's Eye is 53%. It's getting down. So, what's the next goal for me? I've got Aachen here. In a pretty big trade league though. Cologne is quite large. Cleves, I'm gonna go with them. Really, I think it's only... I really need some more claims, don't I? So Utrecht I've got to finish off, and I guess East Frisia and Oldenburg. So let's send a spy network to East Frisia. Still got my claim there. Improve the capital. The glory of our capital has long been neglected. We now have an opportunity to improve the city and make it a beacon of cultural pride. This may prove costly, but there is an alternative solution. So I can get some base tax in Den Haag or spend money. I'm just going to use the manpower. I can afford that. Excellent. Alright, my new ships are ready. So let's bring all those guys together. Got 9 in the Lübeck fleet. The diplomatic approach of Teresa. Growing up in Munster, Teresa enjoyed spending time with the others. She was an unusually calm child, finely attuned to the feelings of her friends, or even anyone she encountered. This almost sixth sense when interacting with people has not only made Teresa a highly regarded and sought after dinner guest since her arrival in Den Haag, it has also translated into other affairs of the state. During a recent meeting with foreign diplomats, it is said that the irreproachable negotiation tactics of the consort were the highlight of the event. Gain 50 depot power for free, how about that? I've got an English Channel fleet, I'll get them at doing what they do, and I've got this one ship here. I might make my new North Sea fleet. I'll get them started. Okie dokie. Let's send my army over here. One thing I've never really played around with is the drilling. Can give skill increases though. Lowers morale. Maybe I'll just start doing some drilling. See what happens out of that. I can build another building. Do I want to build another workshop? Build one in Den Haag. I think I'll focus on ships first. Let's get some more ships going. Let's build 5 more ships. And I want to get my final trade idea. I might wait on that one. Let's call it a day there and we'll see how we go. So the war against Friesland was successful and I've vassalized them. And that was better for that episode. And got some money, getting back on track. And in theory, I'm in a position now to form the Dutch nation. But until I do, thanks for watching guys. I appreciate your support and I hope to see you next time.